Hello and good evening.
Kyle, this track's a little bit ambient. Don't mind if you crank it up just a little bit.
Actually, yes, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna crank everybody up, I realize.
Is this,
Yeah.
Oh, I
So
thought
here
it was
we
gonna be
are.
like Silent Hill.
Yeah, first
Sorry.
proper episode of Mage the Ascension. Let's do it.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Ham has a development in his life where it's felt like he's becoming more and more of his own man. Like he's in a serious relationship with his girlfriend. He's got a serious job. He's still going to be with the Jagger group, but not part of this live play, which, of course, bothers me. But
It's
I'm
not
not going to tell
about
a
you,
man
it's
that
about
you
us,
put your life
bro.
on
And
hold.
God bless him, he's doing good.
Yeah, I'm not
he
going
said-
to tell a man to put his life on hold.
He said if that changes, he'll be back though.
So, the whole Russian subplot we got going on with this, that's going to be put on hold. But, hindsight, we do have a much tighter story in comparison. So, this is, once again, reminding everyone what this is, with Mage Ascension. This is going to be a much more social and dramatic game in comparison to the past games we've been playing, which is all werewolf. So, you remember how we had a lot of talking scenes when we did Vampire?
Yes.
Yes.
So, this is going to be even more talky, where I have a whole 10 combat counters planned for this game.
Damn.
Where this is a game that's going to be more about proving your philosophies are true, along with it being, for the most part, a murder mystery, or a conspiracy mystery. Where this is a game where skipping dialogue is not going to be something I would recommend you doing, because dialogue is going to be very important to figuring out who is the culprit, what's the scope of the conspiracy. Where if you end a conversation too early, that's just information that your character won't be able to get, and that's part of the mystery that'll be left unsolved.
Mm-hmm.
So, very much like pathologic, you have to get good at the talking and find out how to speak manipulatively in order to make some progress in this game. Additionally, if your character breaks your paradigm, that will lead me to start limiting what magic you can do, up to and including splitting off your avatar. And if that happens, you'll spend the rest of the game without magic in Mage.
Well.
So yes, this will be something that I will attack frequently as we play the game. So, remember who you are and get good at arguing for your worldview, because if you get proven wrong, that might strip your entire character of every spell. So we are. Alright. We got a fantastic drama prepared where I've gotten very tight with how we're going to do the storytelling, where I've got this whole thing planned out. This is going to take at the very least 16 sessions to do, up to 20, depending on how long it takes us to solve the mystery and how long we want to have our scenes go on for. So, if you saw the session 0, you already know who some of our characters are. And of course, see that cat sec, you may introduce your cat. You may upload that picture at any time. Shall we begin with the opening bits?
I believe we shall.
I just realized I might have to change my last name.
Why, what's your last name?
Kurt Vogel, which is a actual person.
Oh, is it actually?
Yeah. Kurt Vogel, 11 October 1889 to 1967, was a German officer in World War One.
Oh, I got you covered.
Oh, shit.
That did sound familiar to me, and I could not figure out from where.
So,
I started Googling common last names, and every time I choose a common last name, there is a Kurt something.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've already got you covered.
Who's Mr. Kippers?
My familiar.
Oh, okay.
He's
Nice.
my childhood pet.
Nice.
Real life. God bless him. I hope to see him when I die and go to heaven.
That is absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's the very first thing I want to see when I go to heaven. I want to see my baby again.
Fair. That's fair. I feel the same.
Game check. Boom. This is what I copied the wrong thing.
We're not on splash screen, are we?
We
this
are
music is
not,
hitting me
no.
hard.
Alright. Kyle, how much longer on your chicken?
That is going to be, hang on one sec,
That's
5 minutes.
Alright. In that case, I need to go ahead and begin the game with both yours and Ludwig's scene. Let's go ahead, let's get into it.
Hey,
So-
before we get into that, let me
Yes.
crack open this Red Bull and a Jagger Meister.
Alright. Let's see here.
You're a disgrace to your people that you see prize so much. I'm drinking a Weinstefana. Your beer. One of your prized beers. Mind you very much.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Thank you, good sir.
Alright.
Most people don't really recognize my
Let's
craft,
see.
but I very much appreciate any
This is-
appreciation
Sorry.
I get.
Are we
Let's
launching
go,
in
let's
too
go.
early, Johnny?
Alright.
Sorry. Let me twist
See.
this Jägermeister. Oh.
You all set?
I grew ready.
Yes.
Two. They told us the war to end all wars would leave no more room for gods. And yet we crawled out of the trenches, armless, eyeless, screaming, for a miracle we could shape with our own hands. What is man when he's no longer flesh? What is a soul when it becomes optional? How many of us died before learning how to live without bleeding? They thought that the war was going to break us, but no. It revealed what we really were. The flesh was never meant to last. It rots, it weeps, it fails. We call that life. But what if I told you that failure was the first step towards freedom? We buried God in the mud in Verdun, and what rose in his place? It was us. You think this world is cruel, but it's just unfinished. That's why we're here. To fix it, refine it, rewrite it. We'll shed our skin, we'll burn our names. The future doesn't need to know who we used to be, it needs to know what we're going to become. This is our next kingdom. Do you know what a Reich is supposed to be? A kingdom that lasted for 1,000 years. Ours will be the third. And the last. Like God's temple, this will be what signals that the end of days is here. But we already buried God. Friedrich Nietzsche said so. God has died, and we have killed him. But this is not anything to mourn. For we'll rise in his place, and we will succeed where he has failed. This is our Germany, 1936. We begin with the Olympic Games. It's a good old day, it's the Olympic Games. It is a Thursday in our 1996 Olympic Games. We begin with our first character. Sek, you're on deck.
Oh boy.
You might want to turn that down a little bit. That's a little bit
Yes,
loud.
I will turn it down.
Alright.
Yep.
See. That Ludvig, you're here. It's another Olympic Day event. You being who you are in your technocracy, you have to be here. It's expected for you to attend.
Oh, and more than anything else, he's more than happy to attend. It's fun, it's exciting, he's getting out of the lab, and most importantly, you can finally drink some
Was that
good
your
old
was that your
alcohol.
Dicker suppression?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just chugged the shit out of that Jägermeister.
Here he is again. Here he is again for all of you who do not you did not see the first episode or session 0.
Yep. So you know he stands around like truly 6 feet tall. No 5'11", no 5'10". Sorry for my European viewers. I forgot how centimeters work because I'm a dumbass American.
5'10"
What the fuck is
centimeters.
a kilometer? Yeah, basically. And you know
27
he's-
centimeters.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I will say this boy, he's 22. You know, his mutton chops, you know, completely contradict his age. This boy is anything but small. His shoulders are huge, his hands are huge, his feet are huge, his head is huge, his hair is huge, and most importantly, his rotund, perfectly spherical Da Vinci sacred geometry stomach.
There it is. As you're here with other men in black and other members of the Technocracy. They
Yep.
are incognito. You're not supposed to talk to any other Technocrat members while you're here.
Exactly, you know, he's just gonna, you know, just focus on himself and him enjoying the game. That's all.
See, while you're here, you see that there are several different representatives from all over the world that have come over here. Where Germany is, of course, hosting the games, showing off that they are a peaceful kingdom that is going to bring a lot of people a lot of money and will become the center of the world in this new modern Reich. The stadium is
Yep.
pristine, and everyone is on edge because there's a lot of pressure on our shoulders, not for any other sinister underlying reason, and everyone is smiling. You know,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
it's good to be who you are in this kind of country. You were in the shit 20 years ago, but let's see, you're doing pretty well today, aren't you?
Yeah. And
As
he was, besides, he was too young to even remember the First World War. He was born when the First World War broke out, and besides, he lived a sheltered life, you know. So he's as happy as a dog in a flower field.
in terms of your equipment, you have all of your spell foci with you. The really strong equipment is at home. You do have a
Yeah.
gun with you.
Yep, that would
Uh,
be his. What is it called?
It's a
called-
Luger.
Sorry, I thought it'd be
Yeah.
his Fuck, how do you pronounce this?
Not this is
Veterinary rifle.
this is provided by the German government for you.
Ah,
Yeah.
understood.
Yeah, standard issue,
I-
making sure every gun is the same, and if someone
Yep.
does get shot, the gun ballistics will point out that it was your gun that did it.
Yep, and I'm assuming this gun is slightly too small for his hands.
A little bit. It's a little awkward to hold.
Yep.
It is. A shotgun would be more appropriate for you.
Exactly.
As for what tradition you're from, you're not from a tradition, you're from a convention. The progenitors.
Exactly. Biomancy, biomechanics. You see, here at the Progenitors, we enhance your life. We make the flesh better than it actually is.
So, your paradigm. Why are you using magic, and how do you think it works?
Well, simple. Alcoholism. Civilization was an excuse to get drunk. You see, so we came from monkeys, right? Well, how did these monkeys, develop reason? How did these monkeys start going upright? There had to be a motivation. There had to be an outside force. It couldn't just be coincidence, you see, because if it was, then wouldn't there be other sapient, animals? Wouldn't it be anthropomorphic dogmen and snake men around? No. So, Homo sapiens, as the advanced species as we are, had a motivation. And that motivation was to get drunk, and it made our brains bigger.
Yes. The whole moment out to Joe Rogan's experience.
Exactly. Basically, he believes in Stone Ape theory, but it was alcohol instead of mushrooms.
That in order for humanity to advance, it needs to be off of some sort of chemical solution.
Exactly.
So that's
Because
where magic
that's how
comes
we
from.
expand our consciousness.
Through imbibing substances, it's entirely chemicals that fuel our magic.
Exactly.
So you're a chemist first and foremost. You don't even consider yourself to be a wizard.
Exactly. Wizards? That's fantasy. The last time I heard about a wizard was Brothers Grimm. And they were all evil and they need to be exterminated.
As you're here, you see what other countries are here today. You see the United States is here, thanking Jesse Owens for his dominance during the games.
Yeah.
The public collapse, and Germany's not all too happy about this. For many reasons that we're not going to say out loud. United Kingdom is the British are here. They're trying to be professional. They're trying to be formal. Delegates are drinking and smiling through gritted teeth. They remember that 20 years ago, the two of them were trying to kill each other, and now they have to pretend to be nice. They have to pretend to like each other. Even though the United Kingdom is starting to get back some of its territory, things aren't going all too well in India and Australia, and all the other territories are starting to fall through. In a few more years, a few more decades, they'll lose Hong Kong. And Germany knows that the beginning of the end of the British Empire is... It's already happened at the end of World War I. The Empire has, as far as you're concerned, collapsed. But there won't even be a remnant of it in 100 years. And France, charming, supportive, the French. Try not to antagonize the host. After all, The French, that's one thing they're good at, right? Just kissing up to other people.
Oh yeah, especially when they. So, historically speaking, when the Olympics first started, nobody did the, you know what, salute, except for France.
Yeah.
France basically admitted its submission to the Third Reich by doing that.
Yeah. Along with just basically giving up when the bullets started flying and fled to the United Kingdom and just started a whole refugee crisis there.
Oh yeah, you know, those goofy turtlenecks, those silly soap dodgers.
See, that's a recurring theme of our channel, by the way.
Yep.
Italy is also here, with a subtle rivalry between Italians and Germans beginning to form. You know, who's pulling off this fascism thing better between the two of them? You know, Italy's kind of forgetting its place, isn't it?
Yeah, it
Right.
really is.
After all, they've only been a country for, what, 100 years by this point? They think they're on par with the Germans?
Well, they're thinking.
And Japan is also here.
Ooh.
Now, no, not Gershwin, you're not Gershwin. Ludvig, this is the first time you've ever seen an Asian man in the flesh.
More than anything else, he's interested. He's not really thinking of like, oh God, how do I say this without the YouTube god smiting me? He's not thinking about what they look like. He's more so thinking about what kind of alcohol do they have out there. I wonder. Because alcohol is a universal thing, you know? So naturally, these men from the rising sun must have their own form of alcohol.
As you're looking around from person to person, one of your relatives is here.
Ooh.
See. As behold, it's your dirty uncle.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Ludvig, he's happy to see him, but he also feels a little awkward because the last time he remembered, he was in a psych ward, from like developing a morphine addiction and just losing his goddamn mind. Like, he's happy that his uncle's out, but he cannot help but have a feeling in the back of his head that maybe the doctors didn't treat him to the fullest extent, so to speak.
This is going to step towards you, Ludvig. My nephew.
Yeah?
Good to. You're here, doing well.
Yeah.
Right.
How about you, Uncle?
Yes. How are things in the lab?
Oh, they're doing very good, you know. Just going at it, you know. Yeah. I mean, I could do better, but you know, I'm just taking a break today. It's been stressing me out a little, but don't worry. I will get back to it. Don't worry. I'm doing good at the mandates and all of that. As you can tell, Luddy's just overthinking everything.
Let's see. Ludvig, you're getting carried away again.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Uncle.
So now you see that man over there?
Yeah.
See. Your mission throughout the whole day, make sure nothing happens with this man.
All right.
See.
Sounds simple to me.
Alright. The man in question.
That's great.
From Daffy Duck.
Yeah,
Yes.
This is for sure.
See Heil done. See Heil done.
As you look at that shit.
This game's gonna be a fucking riot.
He's gonna Herman's gonna pat you on the shoulder. No, just keep a calm head. He's a very influential man, but you need to keep a head about you. I know you tend to freak out when you're on celebrities.
Okay. Meanwhile, he's just kind of like, when his uncle has like his hand on his shoulder, he's doing like the cartoony thing where the character like takes their shirt and like kind of like tug it to the side, you know?
Alright. You're still sending him. Go.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
As you start heading forward that way, we now introduce on the other side of the building, watching this man in particular, Gershwin Kaminsky. Let's see, who looks like this.
Yeet. I
So-
drew that.
Yes, thank you, Vicar. He looks awesome.
Hell yeah.
So anyway, where am I at?
You're on the other side of the building. You are, of course, here under American government orders to keep an eye on a certain elected official. Make sure he doesn't do anything crazy. You see, Germany's been advancing a little bit too quickly recently. Where your allies suspect that something's going wrong with Great Wheel, and through you and your government connections have sent you. You're working with the U.S. government, but your real loyalties lie with the Thanatos. Alright, you may introduce yourself into the scene.
So, Gershwin is just sort of, is there concessions about, I imagine?
There are.
Gershwin is just sort of standing about, ordering a beer, trying to make some small talk with some other folks in attendance at the event. And, just sipping at his beer, just kind of looking over and, just observing, as is his job. And in the back of his mind, gnawing at him, is both of his parents, and particularly the voice of his father, who is slowly prodding at his mind, thinking about the one story that his father told him about the first war, or the Great War, and the horror that he'd went through in it, and looks through him and sort of gets lost in his thought as he's looking over at Hitler.
As you're taking a look at him, you see this guy dressed in red, who's really rotund. Is that his guard?
The fuck is that?
Huh. As
No,
You're over here.
he's paying it too much respect. He's shaking his hand and asking all flustered. It's not him.
As you see, and Adolf is over here talking with all these other elected officials. So he's saying, "Oh yes, you'll see, is our country, our glorious country. We have made so much progress in the last 20 years, and look at us. You'll see what our proud citizens can do. We've done so well at the Olympics, and we thank you for being such behaved guests during your stay here." But who are you? I don't believe we've met before. You something about you. You are alien, yes?
He's talking to
As he's looking at Ludvig.
yeah, Ludvig.
He waves his hand in front of your face.
Yes, sir.
What?
I'm 100% Aryan. I'm the nephew of your certain command, Hermann Goering.
So,
And,
you are Ludvig then.
Yeah. Yes, I am, good sir.
So-
Nice to meet you. I never knew I would meet you in person.
So,
Nice to meet you.
yes, you've read my book, yes?
Yeah. It was very well written, and I really loved it. It always kept me up at night. It was amazing. Yeah.
Yes, as I can see that Russia's currently suffering from the issues I talked about in my book.
Exactly.
You
Communism
see,
wasn't-
Joseph Stalin boycotting my Olympics. I gave him an invitation, he refuses to show up.
Yeah, I hope he turns it around and he learns better for next time. And he
But-
just has like a very nervous like smile and shit as if he's in trouble.
But you, I've heard that you're working on our research and development department. What do you do?
I do the biomechanics and the pharmaceutical studies. We have been studying on a chemical compound that is the long term is methamphetamine, but we will abbreviate it to meth.
I see. I've used the poets before, but you're not part of the rocket engineers.
Oh, nine. We are part of the. Hey, what is Ludvig supposed to tell their fear about the technocracy?
That unless you want to inflict paradox.
Okay, yeah, no. Liddy's gonna say. Shit, what is it? Hold on, I gotta really think of this as the player. Gonna say.
You're freezing up, or you seem tense.
Oh, sorry. It's just.
Sit.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
so nervous, you know.
Here. Take one of these. This is going to hand you both like a voucher.
Okay.
You're so tense. You're sweating. You're sweating. See, feel your forehead.
You know, he just puts his big fat hand on his big fat forehead, and it's just like in a cartoon, just like this freaking like just giant drip of like sweat oozing down on his hand. He's like, "Oh yeah, this is normal, for me. I swear it's nothing personal. Oh yes, I forgot what I was going to say.
Son, you're scatterbrain. Here, bring your brain down with some alcohol. Some good I fast beer. Yeah, the ball's this way.
Okay, understood. And then after that, when my mind is clear, I shall, explain to more of what my studying is about.
As you, Adolf, since you're on your way, you see that a different member of, the SS comes in to be his guard instead. This woman.
God damn, you got frickin' Tanya the Evil up in this bitch.
Yeah,
Watch
she's
her
a very
name actually be
sinister
fucking
vibe to
Tanya.
her, doesn't she?
I would shit myself if it was Tanya.
As Kaminsky, you see that Ludvig walks over and heads over to the bar.
Kaminsky's just sort of just minding his own business, sipping his beer. And he's starting to think about how he should play this.
Because after all, Kaminsky, that guy was just talking to the Führer. Is he a viable source of information on our way in? Perhaps.
Schleichen sich den Führer dort zuerst. Closer to the Führer you are.
Ludwig, you blink, you turn over your shoulder. Is that man talking to you?
Well, yeah, basically I'm imagining the scene is he's over at the bar, he's trying like a, just your very standard, lager that's from a brewing company in Bavaria, and he has like a little moleskin
He's got some
note.
Erdinger.
Yeah, Erdinger, moleskin note, just like taking notes of like all the different kinds of beer he's been drinking, trying to figure out a connection between all of them, and just like tasting it, like to figure out everything. Like, okay, hop from the Rhineland, barley from Czechoslovakia. What? Yeah, he's murmuring to himself. You know, just totally lost in the sauce of like figuring out every single ingredient of the beer to the most autistic level.
Is this guy all there?
Can I listen into it? So, do I hear that he's like taking notes on the beer itself?
It sounds like it, yeah.
So I am probably drinking a Weinstefana like I am right now. Weinstefana is a Weiss. This one here is a 7.7, so it's a stronger one. This one here is from Freising, actually bottled by Bayerische, or bottled in Bayerische, but Freising. If you're looking for the lagers, then I would highly recommend the Carlsberg. The Carlsberg is of Dutch persuasion, but with the hops that are grown in Czechoslovakia along with the wheat as well.
Oh, were you talking to me, sir? I'm very sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry about. I see you've studying, it looks like.
Oh, And he does like that very stereotypical thing of like, he moves back in his chair a little. He like stops his pen, closes the moleskin, pulls it back close to him, says, "Oh, take a seat if you want to, with me. Sorry, it's just a hobby of mine, that's all. Yeah. Well, you knowledgeable on beer too?
I know my flavors. I've done a bit of
Yeah.
studying.
Oh, yeah. For me, I'm more so into the mechanics of it, of how the fermentations, and how we can advance with the better technology, with the military going around, of how it can be used for better civilian use of brewing alcohol.
Eine Chemiker du ist. I am actually eine Arzt, a doctor myself.
Not bad. For me, unfortunately, I'm more so doing other pet projects right now, like Luddy thinks like how can he fib his way through this without breaking any technocratic policy. I've been trying to study with my cat of what he really likes of tuna. It seems to me he only really likes tuna from the northwest of the United States of America? I do not know why.
Interessant. Ich komme aus dem United I forget what fucking the United States was in Germany. Ich komme aus Amerika. Aus dem Nordosten. I'm from America, so from the northeast. Perhaps not that far. This is New England you're looking for. That is more with the sort of fish that you were looking for. However, if you want good tuna, I would suggest from Florida closer to Cuba. Southeastern tuna reservoirs is warm, as the tuna has a lot more feeding potential, a lot more mass, a lot more fat on it, which is made better for a richer flavor. So,
Eureka, that makes sense, because my cat's fur is of that of a lighter pigment, so with the fish being in a warmer climate, they'll complement his more lighter pigment because he's from a warmer climate, because most house cats are descended from the ancient Egyptians. So yeah, that would make sense. I should really try that out. Thank you very much, good sir. How very rude of me. What's your name?
Gertrude Kohler, New York Times.
Oh, nice to meet you, Dokai. Gertrude Kohler. My name is Ludvig. He like pauses for like a very brief moment.
Mhm.
Like remembering like a conversation from his uncle like a couple of months ago. Hold up. My name is Ludvig Holdapt.
Das ist ein interessanter Name.
It's because I'm Bavarian, that's all. You're just jealous of my beauty. You know?
Sure. Jealous of ours, yes. Studieren Sie im Universität, ja? You study at university, yeah.
Yeah, I studied the one here, locally, so to speak.
So, die Universität in Berlin? Sehr nett.
Yeah. I'm in the natural science department.
Ich sehe, eine Biologist.
Yeah.
Well, Kaminsky, doesn't this sound interesting?
Weil ich hatte es gesagt, ich komme aus einer Universität auf New York, aus Amerika. Ich bin eine Journalistin heute, aber I'm more like as a doctor. Well, I got my degree in anatomical sciences.
Well,
that's very nice.
As the two of you continue your conversations, Ryan, get on deck. All right.
I apologize in advance. I will not be doing a voice.
All right.
But just think, it's kind of like their voices. German and
all right.
Pretentious.
As you're in the middle of the circle, Kurt Weitz, the first roll of the game, roll a rat. See what you
Now,
got.
am I supposed to have a rep?
You are, yes.
Hey. Oh, okay. Never mind. I got it right here. I was thinking
All right.
quintessence.
Say that'll be 2d10.
The difficulty 6.
Yes. All right. See, is your
Starting off strong.
is your trying to focus? Got members of the group unclasp their hands. All right. This is enough for today. We're done.
Yeah,
As-
but I've almost got it.
see, nope. It's group ritual. We've been at this for a very long time. So stop for now. After all, we're on to Olympics going on today. As everyone around you begins to take their hoods off. First person to do so is this man.
A blind Sanji.
Oh, Casper Vulkman is his name. As I'll add him into your notes.
Casper Vulkman. All right. I need to open up a notebook.
See,
This
next,
one?
see, next one to take his hood off. All right,
Oh, I do
this
have
guy,
it.
see, this man down here, Franz Dressler. See, show the players. You see the sheet, right?
Yes.
It is. I did not realize how close he looked to the side facing Chad until after he was generated.
Lumberjack type shit.
See. And the last one to remove his hood is the man who's just speaking. See. This man.
Rudolph von Heller.
As they'll take their hoods off. Oh, that's how you're feeling.
I'm telling you, a little bit longer, we could have gotten it.
I'm telling you, opening up a portal to the Umbra, requires a lot of concentration, but, a man can't do it on an empty stomach. Though, with my power, I should be able to open up this portal on my own if we were to go into overtime. This is, after all, opening up gates to portals is a long heritage tradition of the Dressler family. Yes, we know about how good. You're saying?
The instructions were specific. You were to eat 5 hours before the ritual. I made a wordly document.
Vulkman looks at you. Did you go off the brat diet? But bananas, rice, and toast. What did you eat before we did this ritual?
I ate.
You
I sent out pamphlets.
You ate the wrong thing, didn't you?
No. I specifically had 11,000 calories.
Okay. Fine. It's all right. We don't need to worry about that right now. As you hear what sounds like high heels coming down the hall, as this woman enters the room, introducing the next character, one Ingrid Metzger. There she is. Excuse me. Solifacati. As Dressler's going to look around. Oh, Metzger. Frau Metzger. Good to see you again. Wow, you're looking extra fabulous today. Flattery will get you no, Herr Dressler. You need to come with me immediately. It is the Olympic Games. We all on suspect that something involving Obican mages might happen. A sort of incident. Do you have the awards raised? Von Heller says, I've already had those erected. We should be fine. Yes, but you can never be too sure, Heller. If you will follow me, there is someone that wishes to speak with you as well. As Von Heller's going like, is it? Yes, it is. Herr Himmler would like to speak with House Solifacati. As Von Heller's, gonna say, not it. This is gonna raise his hand. Joshua and Volkman raise their hands too. Veit, it looks like it's you who's talking to him.
But I have to figure out what's going on here.
See, as Von Heller says, like we said, take a break. Now, this is something you need to learn anyway. We are a very diplomatic group, the Order of Friendlies. We need to go over relationships with sleepers and new recruits. Because after all, you know who Hammer Kimmler is. If he joins the House of Ficati, Door of Hermes will receive a massive boost in political influence.
But you know I'm not good with that political nonsense.
Look, he's already willing to believe that magic is real. He's made a lot of progress for a sleeper. He's on the borderline of awakening. Just answer the questions he needs to be told. You will not inflict any paradox. He's willing to believe whatever you tell him.
Okay.
As Vulkman immediately reaches into his pocket, grabs a pack of cigarettes, and just pulls it out. He snaps his fingers. You see that on his index finger is a single flame. He uses it to light his cigarette. Try not to mess this one up.
We talked about this. Could you not smoke around the ritual circle?
Let's see. As Joseph's going to look, smoking is the sign of a healthy man. Vulkman, continue to smoke.
And yeah, just do it outside the room, not where we're conducting the ritual. You can mess something up in here. Everything needs to be exactly perfect.
As Ingrid's going to look at you. Right. Saves the argument for later. Follow me.
Yes, ma'am.
As she leads you through, where are we at the moment? I don't know, maybe the Reichstag? Maybe that's where we currently are. After all, this is your German equivalent to the White House. As you walk for several minutes until eventually you're brought into a hallway. As Ingrid is going to be working the entire time. So you're right behind her. As Weitz, see, two of you. Eventually come across him. There's a man sitting in the hallway, hands in his pockets. As he sees you. Yep, here he is. As he's going to look at you. Oh, how Metzger? No, Frau Metzger, good to see you. And who is this? As Vite, he's going to walk over to you with a hand ready to shake.
He's going to stick out a hand to shake. It's going to be a nice, firm handshake. And he's going to be like, Kurt, bite.
Kurt Vite, you're with the Tool Society, correct?
Yes, sir.
As Metzger's going to look, I'll leave it to it. As she will leave the scene. Yes, from what I understand, you are an alchemist, correct?
Yes, of some sorts, yes.
Well, we know that I've been doing a lot of research into alchemy myself. I've been going through all of the great names. Rudolf von Sempotendorf. I've read some of the works of John Dee.
John Dee's good. John Dee's good.
It's very enlightening to read. Nicholas Flamel and even the founder, Hermes Trismegistus.
Yep.
So your organization, I hear that you put Hermes on quite a pedestal.
Yes, we did. He
Yes,
is our benefactor. I'm not going to say benefactor. He is our inspiration.
See, the founder, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yes, and would you say that his sayings are true, that all of reality is being overseen by some sort of snake god?
Sorry. Ryan's knowledge is a little skeptical.
Yes,
a little iffy.
I joke. I jest, of course.
Okay.
Because after all, the idea and the image of God is the sign of an old age that we no longer live in. We need to focus on.
We're living in a new age.
Yes, a day that's going to be ruled by men, first and foremost. We decide our own destiny from this point forward, right?
Absolutely.
And you may speak freely about this matter. There is nobody around to disturb us. Save for the night statues that line my walls.
I appreciate your candor.
Now, from what how does magic necessarily work, you say? Vite, now's the time to explain your paradigm. Why do you cast magic, and how do you think it works?
Magic exists to...
Yes, you gotta think about that.
Yeah.
Vite, you're not much of a teacher, are you?
No, he is not. He can only explain what he feels. Magic is there for us to control, for us to command, to take away from others where it should not be, to be controlled and demanded of.
I see. So this is the power of conquest made manifest.
Yes, if harnessed properly, we would definitely be able to use it for conquest.
All right. Vite, your paradigm for this game will be power. If it gives you power over something, you can do it.
All right.
As he's going to look. By the way, that is a very unique sigil on your palm.
Thank you. I am currently in the works of some type of magic that will allow me to, like I said, take from others and use for my own benefit.
I see, like a siphon.
Of sorts, yeah.
As Ryan, have you thought of what your circle looks like, or shall we design it right now?
So it's a scar pattern of it looks like a whirlpool heading toward the center of the palm, and it looks like it gets deeper into the palm, but it's just shadow work from the scars.
Got it. Let's see. As for what is in the absolute center of it, see, at the very bottom of this, I will have an alchemical symbol right in the middle of your palm.
Yeah.
It will be the alchemical icon for the sun, which is it looks, actually, funny enough, it's the same icon as Target, the retail store.
A
dot inside of a circle.
Dot inside of a circle.
As you're going to look at that, after all, the sun is very closely associated with the prime sphere of magic. As he's going to look at your palm, I see. These symbols, I'm familiar with some of these. There's a lot of triangles and squares and circles when it comes to your symbols.
Yes, we do use a lot of shapes to quantify our magic.
Now, I've drawn some of these myself. How accurate are these to you?
Let me, if you don't mind, let me take a quick look, and I'll give you my honest opinion on it.
As you see, he's drawn a few sigils that look like this. Here's your reference guide as to what these symbols are.
Open image and tab. Nope, did not mean to hit save.
You might need to hang on to that.
I feel like I may need this in the future.
As you're taking a look at this, he's drawn very basic circles. It seems that he recognizes what the images are, but it doesn't seem like he understands the power behind them.
These are some very good representations. It looks like you know how to draw the symbols, but it doesn't seem like you know the power behind it.
The power, where? As in, very similar to how we say that words have power, that images have power as well.
Exactly. So these are used in various, I'm not going to say equations because it's not only just equations, but it's used in various aspects that draw the power into them. Each symbol has its own representation of what needs to happen, what is happening. So for the fire, you would need to, and I'm just gonna fucking bullshit it because I'm not 100% sure. As well as drawing the symbol, you need to invigorate it with enough power to bring the I'm sorry, I'm not good with the words. To
words.
bring the control under your command.
I see. See, this is very similar to the same swastika that our Reich uses. Well,
Absolutely.
well, do you not find some sort of curiosity to this, that we can use the simple, the easily replicated, the banal, so to speak, to such great power? Because after all, from speaking with the Japanese, we're not the only ones to use this symbol.
Yes.
Well,
it's the difference is the
regime and the intention.
The intention. It's what you want to happen. It's putting it out there. So the symbol before wasn't getting as much use. It was only known to a few. Now it's known throughout the world.
I see. Absolutely fascinating. You seem to be quite knowledgeable about this fight. How old are you?
I've done a lot of studying. I'm 34.
See, 34. Well, you already talk like you're like a man who's, say, in his 50s in terms of how sage-like you come across.
It's like I said, I've studied a lot, and perfection is a must with me. If things aren't perfect, it's not complete.
Well, so how long have you been doing this?
About maybe 10, 15 years.
Absolutely fascinating. Now, as I'll put a pin in your scene, we have one more character to introduce. Let's see, as we're hitting the ground running with the pace for this episode. All right, Sean, you're on deck. As we cut to you, you're at Cathedral. As we bring your character into the frame, here you are. See, behold, no real celebrities were harmed in the making of this game.
Does he have
There's none that are
scissors
allowed
for
to
hands?
complain about
Yeah.
it. No, different celebrity.
Yeah.
Bro looks like a Tim Burton character.
Bro
Well,
was
Tim-
before Tim Burton.
Yes. Where, Tim Little, you stand before the altar, where, even though it's not Sunday, it's always good. It feels like you have a deeper understanding when you're inside of here. It's like reading a textbook in a school versus reading it at home. You retain the information more inside of a school setting than in a home setting. As you hear the door open behind you, as just step, shoes on the ground, walking behind you. Tim, you're still here? See.
Oh, yes, it's such a lovely day. Be ashamed to waste it anywhere else, don't you think?
See. It is the Olympics, Tim. I thought you would be in attendance.
I mean, I could go. But why go? We're in the house of God.
That is the correct answer, Tim. Tim, for how long have we known each other?
For years.
See. As introducing Tim to your journal, one Otto Engelhardt. And as you look at them, he is the priest who ordained you.
You're one of my closest friends.
And you're the best student I've ever had, Tim.
Oh, well, I live to serve the Lord.
Live to serve the Lord. Just... I thought coming here would help alleviate a few anxieties I have, but... Tim, something does weigh heavily on my mind. That I suppose talking about the issue does not solve the problem, but it can at least alleviate a little bit of pressure. Well, Engelhart sits down on the bench. Tim, it seems that our wonderful government is trying to modify what is in the text of the Bible.
Oh?
Well, you see the issue in just me saying that sentence.
They can't change the Bible.
This is God's word, after all. Well,
That's right.
even though God himself didn't write it by hand, he willed it into existence through Moses, through the disciples, through Apostle Paul. We have this text. So
It is divine inspiration that the Bible came into being. To change it now would be blasphemy.
but it seems that our government is putting less emphasis on God and more emphasis on the state, where it's giving me conflicting feelings, Tim, but I know how you feel about the government as well. You won't say what I'm about to say to any sort of police officer or official or anyone else. Yeah. You remember the Weimar Republic?
Of course. It was only a couple of years ago.
See, well, do you think we had a better church back then?
I think
Well,
it felt a little bit more freeing being here.
those were desperate times where the German people needed God more than ever. Nobody knew what to do. Our money was worthless. Everyone was hungry. And America failed us when we needed them the most. So instead of turning to man, people turned to God. Church was packed, and even though nobody had any money to give, the attendance was enough.
It's like you taught me. The Lord provides where man fails.
And we're still here, even after such a difficult time.
Yes.
And now that my world is better where it was before the Great War, and money now flows in the pockets of the German people, it seems that less and less people have put their faith in God and have returned to the same state that led them down their dark road.
It is sad. With this, he starts kind of fidgeting with his hands, obviously starting to get a little less comfortable.
Tim, why is it that you chose to believe? I've asked you this question multiple times, but I always ask again just in case your answer changes.
When I was a boy, I never quite found my place in the world. But every day, my father instructed me to read from the good book. And every day, I found the friend and solace and joy that the outward world had denied me. So because of that, I decided to fully put my faith in the Lord. And the Lord has provided for me. And I feel full and joyous and happy. So many wonderful people in the world. And the Lord provides for all of us. It's a miracle.
Speaking of miracles, you've been able to replicate the same miracles, where you're one of the few people on the planet that the Lord has given a share of the same power he gave to the prophets.
I am quite blessed, yes.
Why do you think he's given you that power?
I've cleansed my soul just like I cleanse my body. Thoroughly, frequently.
Right? Sean, your paradigm is purification.
Checks out.
If it involves purifying something, you can cast that spell.
Okay.
So, which is why as you hear a knock on the door, Tim, would you mind getting that?
Of course, Father. He scurries up and runs to the door.
See, as you head down to the door, you check as to who it is. As you see, this woman sticks her head in. See. Ah, Tim, Gypsy.
Hello, dear.
So like,
What brings you here?
please, sir, do you have any diapers to spare?
I'm sorry, I don't wear diapers. Father, do we have diapers?
See, as he's gonna look at you. Diapers in our nursery we do. Does this woman require any?
Yes, is there a little one around?
And she's gonna say, well, no, it's not for my kid. I've been trying to purchase these. I have money, but the stores won't sell anything to someone who looks like me and is me.
Oh, you poor dear. The Lord provides for all. And I will scurry off, kind of almost half hopping, to go get the diapers. I won't even let her finish whatever she was about to say.
As you hop off, she steps into a church and just pulls the door closed behind her. As you look over, Engelhart looks over at you. This is what I mean with the state. The Lord's love extends to all, not just a handful of people with blonde hair and blue eyes. As Tim, you'll eventually come back with the package that she asked for.
Okay, I hand them to her and say, keep your money, dear. I wouldn't dream of taking anything from such a pretty girl.
Are you sure I can pay for these?
Oh, no, of course not. Just try to come to church next Sunday. That's all we ask.
What if we what if instead of it being payment, this money's an offering instead?
I won't stop you from making an offering to the church, dear, but know that you don't have to.
But I want to. I thank you for this. It's small, but it means a lot.
Of course. And I give her kind of a tender pat on the head.
That's it. As she is going to pull up, looks like a small coin purse, and she's going to hand it to you.
Oh, thank you. And I take it right over to the collection bin.
As she'll head out, turn around with the package close to her chest. As Engelhart's going to look, we don't need to count the amount. I'm certain she's paid fine. I'm not concerned with the quantity, is what I'm trying to say.
Of course not. What a nice young girl.
Says, as you go ahead, should we put the whole pouch in there, or should we just pour out the amount?
He wouldn't discern. He'd just toss the whole pouch in.
As you toss the whole pouch in, Tim, you see what looks like something black crawling in the pouch? It's a spider.
Oh dear.
It's a very teeny tiny spider as you look at it.
How strange.
Was that on her clothes or in her pocket the entire time?
It crawled out of the pouch she handed.
This is alright. Well, Tim, of course, this is a spider. This is an insect, but of course, it's a creature of God in the house of God.
I wouldn't dream of hurting it.
As the spider crawls and eventually crawls over the altar, vanishes from your last sight. As Engelhart's going to look at you. Tim, What time is it now? 5, 6. You really should be heading home and getting ready for sleep. You get up very early in the morning. It's not going to do anybody good if you continue to stay here. You do have a long commute back home.
I suppose you're right.
Remember, the Lord wants you, but he also wants you in good health and good spirit.
That's right. The soul can't be pure if the body isn't pure as well.
I will see you soon, my son.
I'll see you later, Father.
It's going to give you a pat on the shoulders. He sends you on your way.
And I
See,
awkwardly get myself up and kind of He has a kind of weird, like, jangly way of walking.
yes.
A little bit hunched, like his shoulders are hunched when he's walking as well.
He's got gamer posture.
A little, yeah.
Yes. Let's see here. Gershwin, I think I'm going to making this song your theme, ultimately.
Which one?
Let's see. Professor Layton's Full Sense soundtrack.
Is that so?
Is it? Okay, here we go. Get this in the background. Alright, come back. A few hours have passed. Ludvig and Kaminsky, how much have you been drinking?
I don't know. I've been quite enjoying talking to this chemist there. He seems like a good kid, despite I don't know.
Ludvig, we're supposed to be protecting the Führer left.
Oh yeah, like I'm assuming he has drank 5 different types of beers now. He's drank a barley lager, a hop lager, a few ales, but he's not feeling the effect of getting buzzed, despite how much he drank because of his merit of immunity to alcohol poisoning.
Right.
And he like looks at, I'm assuming there's a clock or something, and his mind completely clear, not being shy or anxious. His demeanor almost changes as he calmly gets up, grabs all of his stuff, and says, "If it's nice meeting you, Gertide, I have to go now."
Likewise.
Yeah, I'll meet you again, later. See you later. And then just slightly picks up the pace, thinking to himself like, "Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, Scheiße, oh Scheiß, God, fish cough."
Idiot. My God. Jesus.
Kaminsky, should we just let him go?
He was getting pretty sweet with Mr. Hitler. I wonder if I can follow him. So I'm going to casually pick myself up. So I assume the crowd's thinned out a little bit, I imagine.
It is. It's later in the day.
I'm gonna see if I can like try to keep a low profile. I'm gonna keep about like 40 to 50 feet behind him at all times. If he goes into anywhere, I'm not gonna follow him. I'm just gonna walk past like it's intentional.
Is it meta for me to ask, would he get like a bit of an intuition that someone or something is watching him over his shoulder? Out in the distance?
Ludvig, roll perception and streetwise. Gershwin, dexterity and stealth.
Perception.
My stealth
streetwise.
isn't great, but
That'll be 3d10. Ooh,
Right, there it is.
ouch.
Both of you, difficulty 6. No successes.
Ouch.
See, Kaminsky, you've done this several times at this point. You know how to tell somebody.
Yep. You know, Luddy just, more than anything else, Luddy is just thinking to himself like, whatever, you're nervous, there's no one watching you, whatever. You know, and, you know, he goes on his way wherever, their fear is at, you know, to calmly explain this, new experimental drug of his and how it's being made.
As you're walking, you hear what sounds like somebody's running your way. Ludvig, no. There you are. Finally caught up to you.
Ah, hey. Who is
The-
this?
He's your
as-
coworker, Eugen Roth.
Ah. Oh, hey. Hey, sorry that I've been gone for a bit. Hope everything's doing alright, you know.
So,
Ha.
I'm here to. The code speak. He's gonna pull you in. He's gonna put armor on you. The new flavor of soda has come in,
Okay.
and it's development at the lab. I think it would be best if you come over to inspect the goods before we begin mass production. If you get to what I'm saying.
Yeah. You know, like he just, you know, he just smiles and gently nods.
Yeah. Come with me. Come with me.
Yeah. You know, and like, Ludvig cannot help but think like, wow, he's in a good mood this afternoon. I wonder what got him so perky.
Yes. Kaminsky, as you look over, that's certainly suspicious, isn't it?
He's going to write down from listening in earshot, new flavor of soda, inspect goods, mass production, and then flip a book back up, stuff it back into his coat, and continue to follow.
As you walk up these guys, Kaminsky, we think of our mission parameters. As in keeping the Great Wheel in check. Is that all we focus on with our magic as a youth territory?
Given the state of this place, I suppose I want to be outside of the realms of my operation to do a little bit of sabotage.
See, Kaminsky, why do you cast magic and how does it work to you?
So, I'm a big fan of the more logical side of things, but I know that from all the years of studying, there's some things that books can't explain. There's something innately human about all of us. Every little part of me that I use as a foci for my casts is something I carried with me, not because it had any intrinsic value. I mean, sure, the ring and the glasses might be a little bit expensive, but that's all material. The fact of the matter is what they mean to me is where my power comes from. I carry a couple of little mementos on me from my growing up, stories that have been told to me, the things I experienced. And it's all of that helps give me the power that I wield today. And how do I use it? Well, I know that I hold the power of life and death in my hands. And it's a very, very powerful thing to hold. Not him. Wielded improperly, this could bring about the end of time itself. But I know that in order to keep the wheel turning, I need to know who to strike and who to pick back up. And I need to know to do it quietly.
Kaminsky, your paradigm is value. Your spells will be able to work if you believe that there is a value in doing the spell, as in something measurable and intrinsic to what you're doing. Because, after all, your weapons are almost all fetishes, so to speak. Or
Yes.
everything you have has a sentimental value to you.
That it does.
So the more something means to you, or to other people, the more powerful the spell will become. As you're following, spinning up our other rising actions. See, Ryan, you're on deck. As Himmer continues to speak with you. I see. So there were many other houses within the Order of Hermes.
There was a couple, though I do
I
not
see.
know their names.
See. Oh, so not all of them. So you're with the Slifakati, yes.
Yes.
I see. And of course, there's a massive history to this house, I presume, like any sort of noble or royal bloodline.
Oh, absolutely.
Do you necessarily believe in medieval imperialism?
Medieval imperialism.
Kings and queens that divine blood rights kind of business.
I feel like they merit some sort of significance. So, yeah, I can say that I do.
Well, you have a good ideology, but I think it needs to just adapt a little bit. Because why is the king in charge of a monarchy? Why does he get to reign?
Because he has proven that he is the wisest, strongest ruler there is.
No, now you're beginning to think right. It's not because of some sort of bloodline, so to speak. It is that he is right in what he is doing. See, I would say you've been doing very good, very good today. Right? This sounds like a very interesting group you're part of.
Yeah. The research that is allowed is great. Like I said, I spent most of my time researching, and I feel like I'm on the breakthrough, and the work that we're doing right now is pretty good.
See, right. An electric tingle shoots up from the base of your spine up to the top of your scalp. That is a distress signal. Something's going wrong.
Pedro, Sir Himmler, I must be going. I feel something is not right, and I must go check on it. So I apologize in advance for leaving you here.
How about this is fine. Come by my office at some later point. We'll set up an appointment.
Absolutely. Yeah. Here's my card.
As he'll take it from you and put it into his pocket.
Thank you again for meeting with me, and have a wonderful day.
He'll give your hand a shake and he'll let you go.
Yeah, I'll shake his hand and then I'll hurry off to wherever this distress signal is coming from.
Break up the call. Alright. Tim, it got dark pretty fast, didn't it? Checking around. Seems like Englehart was right. We left at the right time. As Tim, is it us or did we get lost? Looking at him. Where are we right now?
Sean!
If he's muted.
Oh, sorry. I don't. Where am I?
Look at you.
Looks
Well,
unfamiliar.
we're in Berlin, obviously, but what street is this? See, is there anybody we can ask for like directions around here?
I'm just gonna kind of like peer around and see if anyone could help.
Just trying to find out if there's anyone around we could speak to. As thinking to where Tim is striking our bearings a little bit to figure out our approach. Roll Winston Streetwise. That'll be 5d10, please. See if we're able to figure this one out. Let's see, wrap your head around this. Alright. As you're thinking about this, so Berlin is split up into a few different sections. You're currently in Wedding, where you are. As for what part of Germany what part of Berlin that is, let's see, Berlin, Wedding. Getting you your exact location. Let's see, that is the top left part of Germany that you're currently in. Berlin that you're currently in. As looking around too, this isn't the best neighborhood, we realize. Were we that lost in thought?
That would check out for me. Yes.
As
Is there anywhere that looks like it could lead back to a main road that I might know?
well, can we retrace our steps?
Yeah, let's try to do that. I'll try to head back the way I came.
Is your hand back the way you came? You continue to walk for a little while. Tim, if you can make me that same roll. So I'm walking down the road. See, that lamp post is Tim, that's actually the same lamppost. Did we just walk in a circle?
Oh, dear.
Well, I guess we can.
Until I get home.
We can retrace the retracing then.
Yeah, give it a shot.
All right. So you turn around, start walking off again. Give me that roll one more time. All right. As you're walking again, let's see, retracing. We'll just go back the other way. And there's that same lamppost again. Tim, you stop. Something's wrong.
This isn't right.
So you're piecing this out. You're mental mapping out what this road looks like. You got this wall right here. And then if you go this way or this way, it just seems to form a circle. And that's it. Is this... So, how are we supposed to get up? Are we supposed to climb out? Yeah. Okay, well, not joking actually now. Are we supposed to climb out?
Is there anywhere even to climb?
In fact, you think about this. How are we getting this situation anyway?
I was just sitting around thinking and walking. I didn't think I made any wrong turns.
As you stop and think for a minute. Tim, something's wrong. As in something else is wrong, something's staring at us from somewhere. As I put you back on pause, set Victor and Kyle back on deck.
Oh boy.
As you come back in here, Ludvig, you're pulled back to the lab. Hey, we're back here at work. I thought we were taking a day off today. I guess not.
Yeah, it's almost like a bittersweet feeling in his mind where he's glad that he works, but it's a
little obnoxious how I come back to it.
Yeah, he just like sighs, but he's trying to make it like a sigh where it's just like he's just relaxed and not bummed out, like he's trying to like not express his distaste in any shape or form.
As Ralph proposes you over this way. Yes. Come see. Come see. Look at this.
All right.
As so, I'll point down. As take a look, see at what he's got. Ooh, that in the center. Ludvig, we have been working on say, a panacea cure, you and your partner. Say, if anyone has any sort of ailment whatsoever, they can just drink this and be fine. Did Roth just complete it?
It's Ooh. Not bad. What's your method?
Oh, my method here. Let me pull up the blueprint.
All right.
As he's gonna go. He's gonna go over. He's gonna go around, grab a piece of paper, start showing off to you his notes. Kaminsky, we are right outside the door.
Damn.
So I'm right outside the door. I know they're in there.
Shit.
Huh. Oh man, now I really wish I took correspondence. Shit. Let's see. I have entropy. I have forces. I really need to know what's in there. And there aren't any windows, are there?
Any windows? Well, for example, this giant window right here.
So, if that is the case, first of all, I'm going to take up my note. I'm going to take a note of the address on the door real quick, if there is one.
It's the address is 420.
Of course it is.
Alright. So go ahead, check that off. This is very useful information to know, Kaminsky.
Okay,
420.
and I want to see like a street name, a landmark, anything like that.
Look at this. You're not too far away from the rock stack.
How many blocks down would you say?
3.
3 blocks. Okay, I'm going to look over and I'm going to slowly walk around the building. I'm going to light up a cigarette and just stroll past casually, look into the window, see if I can see the two from earlier.
Alright, as you look around, yep, you can see Ludvig, and along with this this guy. He's a little young to be bold, isn't he?
700. Huh. Weird.
If that is the case, I am going to what should I do? We did say my tie was a familiar to an extent, right?
Shall we drop off the snake?
It's a spider.
Well, the spider, yeah. So I'm going to look. So I'm going to undo my tie, and I'm going to. Is there a storm drain nearby?
There is.
I'm going to take off my tie, and I'm going to look around, make sure nobody's looking, and drop it down the storm drain.
All right. Into the drain you go.
Spooter.
As Boss going around looks over, and that's just how you make this. That's the brewing process. You got all that?
Yes, that sounds very nice.
Yes. Sorry. You want to listen to a thing I said, will you, Ludvig?
No. I was definitely listening. It was just that it's the only constructive criticism that I have. If we are going to commercialize this, there has to be a sweetener of this. And I've noticed that carbonated drinks have become more popular lately.
Yes. We're of course going to put this on the market, but you'll see what we're doing here. We're doing the real work, where, as much as the field wants to talk about his work at engineers, we are doing the work of the people.
Exactly. And I like that.
After all this will be available on shelves, and never again will the German people have to worry about death, or disease, or any of the unhappy uncertainties and inevitabilities of life.
Oh yeah, exactly. And then after that, give it a couple hundred and thousands years, and then we do not even need this pharmaceutical, because then it'll be permanently integrated into our organs and our brain with the Darwinian natural selection, and then we will truly become the master race.
Yeah, let's have a drink in honor. Say, you want to be the test subject?
He's just kind of pausing, like he's just like being hesitant, like I don't know, like there's kind of like a weird feeling. His instincts, I don't know. Can I do a roll for this? Like he's uncertain.
So yeah, in that case, roll. We'll say perception and technology. No, science.
Perception and is that even
Six
a fucking
6 dice total.
Wait, where the fuck is science at here in my shit?
I see your science stats. It's 3 points.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
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 So be 5d10.
All right.
Alright, dice gods, don't fuck me up now. And they did.
It's still a pass.
Alright.
It's looking well. Usually you want a more of a control group for this, but perhaps he's doing this more like taste. So he's talking more of like a taste thing.
Yeah, I
And
mean, yeah.
Like, is it safer to drink? We might need to run this by him.
I mean, I'm thinking that like, not to sound meta as the player, I'm assuming he's worked this guy for like 3 years now, and he knows from hard experience what happens when he pisses this guy off. So yeah, just with a anxious gulp, just yep. To the Third Reich, hi? this is Sudrak. And
He said, well, I was going to say this is more to us for giving the key ingredient that they needed.
Understood. I gets it now. All right. Well, you know, he grabs it. You know, he sort of gently swishes it around. You know, gives a little. Yep, here goes everything, and then just a quick little swig. Sits in his mouth. He's like, "What does it taste like?" He's sitting in his mouth. He hasn't drank it yet.
It's just tonic water by this point. Is the ASMR kicks in.
My only constructive criticism is that once again it should be carbonated.
I thought it was as you say that. Who shut the lights off?
Hey, stopped me from doing this drink. I think there was an unintended side effect to this pharmaceutical.
Oh, did somebody blow fuels again?
Yeah, I think so. Not to mention the elephant in the room, but you know, our finances have been cutting our budget as of late, so it must have been part of that indirectly.
As Kaminsky, you see from the window, that wasn't just somebody turning off the lights. That was like a cloud of shadows appearing from the ceiling and casting itself over the room.
That's not good.
I'm gonna make myself scarce if that's the case.
See, as
Well, actually, I can't make myself scarce. My spider's still doing recon.
See, we might need to retrieve that spider, right?
I'm just gonna whistle for it and stand by the storm drain, ready to pick it up. Like, you know, I drop or pretend to drop my pad or my wallet or something to pick it up.
Right. As let's come back on. Ludvig.
Is there a dead body?
Staying in the room. No dead body, but instead it appears like well, we can't make out who this is.
Oh.
See.
Hi.
Well, look at you, little geniuses. You figured this out so quickly.
Would Liddy know that voice?
See, this is entirely new.
Yeah, Ludvig, I'm assuming at this point he knows there's something terrible going on. Like he's getting bad mojo going on, so I think... Hold on, let me check out my foci really fucking quickly, sorry. I think he's gonna pick up, he's gonna clutch on to his silver beer stein. How can I help you, person?
As he's gonna look at you. How I'm going to help you? Didn't the Technocracy tell you to stop this little experiment? That you're going against regulations, that you're not listening to what the NWO has to say?
Oh! Wait, Hey, maybe your voice sounds familiar. Oh, I think you're one of those clones I did 6 months ago. I think I named you, Fred. I think I named you Freddy, or something like that.
Kaminsky, you're picking this up? So, what was that? Is that a man in black on the inside?
Technocrats, I should have known.
But hey, how you doing? I mean, Well, what's your concern, good sir?
My concern? Well, I'm here to help you finish your testing, aren't I?
Yeah, pretty much. If you want to do it, think of it that way.
Yeah, how are we supposed to know if your elixir of eternal life is supposed to work if none of you die first?
He's kind of stunned, you know, thinking like, I beg your pardon, good sir. Did you mention something about death?
Roll
The
initiative.
dead? Oh no!
Kaminsky, that includes you. Ryan and Cal, Ryan and Sean, do not worry. This is not going to last that long.
So this is Dex and Alertness or D10
Dex
plus
alertness, yes.
Dex and Alert. Wait, D10
No,
plus
no,
alert?
D10 plus alertness. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Enjoy your
Okay.
fight against Hat Man.
Yeah.
Basically,
Oh, the Benadryl.
they invented
hat, man.
Benadryl is what happened.
Oh no. Yeah, my dex is shit because I'm fat. So 2d10. Oh, damn it.
Yes.
With
That's a
what-
1 plus 2. You're moving out of fucking 3.
Well,
Yeah,
no, I thought it was
and my
D10
alertness
plus. I
is
thought it was D10 plus alertness. Sorry,
No,
I
it's,
said,
yeah, my
D-
alertness is 2.
No, he rolled 2 dice. It's just a D10 plus the score itself.
oh.
Wait. I'm confused. So I rolled. a
You're moving out of
2d10
3.
with my- Okay, understood.
That's
Word
it.
is law.
Two. Alright. Start of his move. Roth is immediately going to reach behind him. As he knows where this is going. He immediately pulls what looks like a ball off the shelf. As he's going to push you this way, Ludvig. See, go. As he's going to push you this way. He's going to drink from the bottle. Immediately turn around. He grabs a Bunsen burner, lights it, and spits. As the fluid coming out of his mouth catches fire. He learned that he learned that one out of party trick.
Yep.
See here. Rolling his score. And rolling his dodge. That's 2 successes. The smoke does go off. So this man has to dodge. As the fire sprays him, but you see what's like this weird image after effect. He's at the other side. He's perfectly fine.
Would Liddy know exactly what kind of procedure he did?
See, this is a reality deviant.
Wait a second. Like, he literally mutters, "You know, agent." Like, yeah, he just raised his voice like, "Wait, you know, agent of the technocracy?
See, what gave that away?
Oh my god!
Let's see.
What are you, a demon?
See. Oh, you don't know how right you are.
Oh my god!
See, he has entropy. All those ones count as 2s.
Oh.
As see, Roth sees if he can avoid this. As Roth immediately sees that he is well of his league. This man reaches over. You see what looks like a Luger revolver appears in his hand. He fires. Roth is shot. Kaminsky, you definitely hear that from outside.
You know, I'm getting the fuck up out of here.
As see here, he is shot. With that, Roth hits the wall and starts sliding down it. Kaminsky.
I am just hearing the shot. I'm booking it down the street, and I'm gonna find an officer and pretend to be a concerned citizen.
Kaminsky, give me a dodge roll.
Oh, a dodge! What the fuck?
Yeah.
Dax, dodge. We're doing leadership as dodge, right? Or no, there's an actual dodge stat. Okay,
There's a dedicated dodge stat.
gotcha. That's not gonna be enough.
Alright. Kaminsky, roll me a soak.
Yep.
Here. Don't worry too much about this. Alright. Kaminsky, that's a Caveira 98 shot you just took.
Oh my god! I just got shot in the back with a rifle. Holy fuck!
Holy shit!
See, Kaminsky, see, look at this. We're also going to see about rolling this score. Kaminsky, that was a shot to your, that was a shot not just to your back, but to the back of your leg.
Ooh! What the fuck?
So my knee is just
Kaminsky-
on the pavement.
Kaminsky, you drop to the ground.
He is screaming in pain from the shock, and just like trying to claw together as he starts like shakily taking off his belt to like tourniquet the wound.
As Kaminsky, you look down at the leg, it's not there anymore.
Yep. I'm definitely trying to tourniquet the leg.
As see here, roll this one more time. as the same shadow figure that Ludvig is looking at appears in front of you. Silly traditionalist, did you think you could get away from us?
Is there anybody else on the street?
See, Kaminsky, you're looking up. There are people on the street, but to your frustration, none of them look your way.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Ludvig, no, Kaminsky, your move.
Nobody fucking sees us?
As Kaminsky, you look up, try to save yourself.
No, I feel like that would incite paradox.
It is paradox or death, your choice.
You know what? I will try and I will use the, better yet, I'm going to use forces on the I'm going to pull my lighter from my pocket, use forces, and then press the top against the open wound to try and melt it closed.
Alright. Give me a ret score. Roll those 2d10.
Yep. Difficulty.
Let's see. Difficulty 6.
Hey!
It's successful, you're no longer bleeding. As Gershwin, that's your move. Ludvig, your move.
Oh boy. So what's happening to my buddy? Like, did he get his, like, did he just get fucking dunked on or something?
And one turn, he bleeds out.
Oh shit. Ludvig does have a really weird flaw called Beast Within. Would you say he would have to resist that?
It depends on whether or not you want to go beast mode or not.
Well, I mean, it's basically frenzy and shit.
Alright, give me a willpower roll.
Yep. It says, roll your mage's dynamic resonance difficulty 6. I only have 1 dot in the dynamic resonance.
Give me a 1d10 roll.
Motherfucker!
Alright, kill him.
Yeah, basically, by pure instinct of him lying down, he pulls out a vial, just pops off the cork, it's like a clear liquid, takes it in and shit, and then just like a son just, you know, just fucking Mr. Hyde that bullshit, you know, he just flips up the table, you know, and you just hear this goddamn, like, bestial roar from him that literally doesn't even sound like a man yelling. It sounds like a fucking lion roaring and shit.
Yes.
And, remind me, you cannot really control what you do in Frenzy exactly, but except just fight or something.
Yeah, melee attack him.
Well, shit. I'm assuming he's gonna grab the fucking bottle of the thing that he was just drinking from to just violently just swing this thing in the face with it, just full liquid.
Alright,
Like
takes the melee.
Yep. Just a fucking, you know, drunk dad violently beating his son. Alright, let's
see what you got.
here. Dex melee. Alright, 3d10. He's shit.
See.
Ooh.
Okay, look at this. Alright, 2 successes on your end.
Yep.
See. You do strike him.
Oh shit.
Entropy magic kicks in. You strike him. You see that as you're connecting with the bottle, it shatters as if it did hit, only for him to appear, well, it's like a few inches off to the side as if he moved while you were looking right at him.
Fuck.
He's gonna look at you. You're not even a real mage, are you? You're just a sorcerer. See, Roth on the ground is going to do the last thing he can, as he's going to try doing one more procedure. He grabs a vial, drinks it. With that, his body goes into his body goes rigid. He rolls onto his side like as if he's like a bug, curls up, stops bleeding.
Hey, not bad.
See, reality deviance. See here. Alright, Ludvig, see if you can avoid this.
Ooh, shit. Dex and dodge?
Yes.
Oh my god.
This is
All
an
right,
aimed
boys.
shot as well.
Alright, boys, this is where being the tank starts to bite you in the ass.
See. See.
Oh boy.
See.
Ooh!
As Ludvig, the shot goes off. As you lock up, in a little Battle of Buster Strikes moment. Ludvig, you look down. You don't hear your heartbeat in your ears anymore.
Heart attack.
Perfect heart shot.
Oh, like just right in the fucking chest.
As Ludvig, you drop over.
Nah, he does that classic Neo from the Matrix shit where just his violent frenzy just freezes, looks down, sees that blood trickling out from his heart and just...
As you drop over, that hidden figure in question is going to unload the rest of the clip into your back. As that continues to hear from outside as you start fading away, Ludvig. Stop! Look, you killed him too fast. He's already dead. What you?
I think in Luddy's last moments of the scientific thing and the DMT releasing into your brain, he cannot help but just think of the day he awakened and shit. And just looking at that weird alien that looks like a lion stare to his face and tell him to be strong, and just saying to him, this is not the end of your journey.
As Ludvig, you fade out, you hear Kaminsky hearing, you can hear this part. Look, you kill him too fast. When you do that, there's no torture, there's no streaming, there's no fun afterwards. But you think you can chastise me? Who do you think you are? Is that supposed to be a joke? Well, at least we saved this guy. As Kaminsky, you're pulled up off the ground and put onto a table. See. Oh, wonderful. He's Jewish, too. You can tell from the look on his face.
Oh, fucked up.
See. As Kaminsky, you're trying to open your eyes. Shit's getting hazy. Just look at that. Oh, is that the prayer they're supposed to do as they're dying? I think so, yeah. I can say it if he wants. There's no God out there that's listening to him. He steps over here. Well, that's the real egghead who actually made the potion. We need him. Okay, good. You didn't kill him. Just grab by his collar, drag his ass out of here. I don't care. As this guy grabs Kaminsky, you see this scientist gets pulled away as he looks like a cockroach on the ground as his shadowy figures drag him off. As the last two look it down. Now, what's in this lab? Oh, well, it's a laboratory. Get creative. Okay, well, what tools do we have? We got a saw over here. Ah, wonderful.
You find Luddy's beer collection and him trying to make the little pet project of brewing beer.
Here, let's see what each one of these do. What? Hey, I heard one of the few tricks in this guy. What was his name? Mengele? Here, let's see. Let's test his theories out. That's why I pause it for you at the moment. Ryan, we cut to you.
This is rough.
As Ryan, you're weighing down. Ryan, Vite, you can already hear the explosions going off.
Shit.
As you're rushing down, just sweat starting to pour down your forehead. As you hear what sounds like Ingrid yelp. As
I took some stuff into correspondence. Could I try and teleport down there?
All right. Give me a ret roll.
And a ret roll.
Yeah.
Boom.
See, difficulty 7.
7. Come on, 2 weeks.
Yeah. It is.
No.
See, she trying to teleport. As an explosion rings out. Oh, Vite, the battle's closer than you thought it was. As Vite, you get into the scene, sliding on the ground next to you, as he rolls onto his feet. It's Vulkman.
Vulkman, what happened?
He's looking at you. The Fondy, get ready.
Shit.
As he's going to roll onto his feet. As Vite, you look ahead. Same shadow figures. As it's just the one guy giving us that much trouble. You don't see Dressler or Heller.
Where are the other two?
See. As the shadow figure says, ignore them. You're focusing on me. He'll spread his arms wide. Come on. Show me what House Lifficotti's done in the last 3 years.
This is still untested.
As see what you got. Roll initiative.
Is there a button?
See, it's a D10 roll.
It's a D10 roll. Ka-chow.
See here.
D10 plus alertness.
It is.
So it is a 7.
Alright. You're going before Casper, after the shadow figure.
Right.
Alright, the figure in question. As you see what looks like something begins to form in his hand. As you take a look at what it is a spear he's holding. As he grabs it, he pulls it back, he throws it right at Vulkman. As Vulkman is instead going to see if he can counter that. Indeed, he's able to counterspell it. He snaps his fingers. The spear turns into fire and ashes as it crumbles and fades away to his feet before it can make contact with them. Let's see. As Vite, he's going to look at you. Go forward. I'll be right behind you. I'm supporting you.
Oh, all right.
Alright, Vite, your move.
I am going to take out a... Would I have a weapon? Dagger of some sorts?
You do have a weapon. You have a sword.
Alright, I'll draw my cane sword, because I walk with a cane, why not?
Alright, badassery.
Yep, and I will take up a fencing style and start stabbing.
Alright. Dexterity and melee, please.
Dexterity. Melee. Okay, yeah, I'm good with this. We're good. What is the difficulty? 9?
Difficulty 6.
Oh, man. 4
Going with this. Alright. As you take a swipe at this guy, he's going to see if he can do anything about that. As he has 1, 2, 3, 4 successes in his end. As you're swinging, roll perception while you're swinging. See what you got. That's us 1d10. Dude. Alright, Kurt, he's whispering something. As he raises his arm meets blade, arm wins. He takes no damage. How peculiar. As Vulkman's going to say, get down. As he's going to snap his fingers.
And I'll duck.
Full Roy Mustang style, he snaps his fingers, a bolt of fire shoots out of his hand and flies right towards this guy.
I gotta learn how to do that.
As he's going to look over.
Dead. Yeah.
He's going to... Once again, he whispers. You see that bolt of fire sizzles away, just turns into a small ember and stops right in front of him. As he's then going to speak another word. Casper is going to see if he can dodge this. As you hear Vite, you see it shooting out past your foot. Looks like a crack's going across the floor. As all of a sudden, a giant spike shoots out of the ground, right into Vulkman's guts. As he's going to see if he can try soaking this. Yeah, but so not enough. As Vite, avenge your fallen comrade. See what you got. Your move. What you got? Ryan didn't AFK, did he,
Alright.
in no combat?
No,
No,
nope,
he's muted.
nope. I was just fucking muted. You know me.
Yes.
I am gonna try. I don't know how close I've come to perfecting this. It's still probably in the early stages, but I'm gonna try to prevent him from using mana.
Okay.
And
From
just the
using mana.
beginning stages of me, sucking up their mana.
Alright, 2d10, please.
2d10.
Did
Come on,
47.
double tens. Come on, double tens.
See.
Fuck.
See, the tattoo in your palm glows as it starts spiraling. The cherry figure looks at. Oh, you're the one with the hand. As
That's not good.
see, shakily, Vulcan raises his hand, tries one more time to set this off. As well, thankfully, with your distraction, the ball of fire flies forward. As this makes contact, it makes contact with them. It blows up against his skin, but you see he staggers. He slides a bit on the floor before stopping. As he will speak one more word. Sounds like another splatter. Vite, do you look behind you? You feel Vulkman's blood splatter across your back.
Vulkman, no.
As you turn, that spike had other spikes shoot out of it. He's turned into a pincushion. See, Vite, your move. Nervous game we're playing here.
Yeah, right. I am going to. Do I have any willpower?
See, any willpower? Yes, you do.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I'm gonna go in with the stabbing.
So you pull this off. Give him
Okay.
the stab. Dexterity melee.
Difficulty 7.
Yes. All right.
2 successes.
Got this. See, I've got one. See, now I've got 2 successes as well. Holy shit!
8.
As this guy catches your blade with the palm of his hand, as he's gonna look at you, and he's gonna. We wish we could hear what he was saying. Vite, give me a stamina roll. See what you're able to pull off
Difficulty.
with this one. See,
7.
yeah, difficulty 7. Yep.
1 success.
Vite, your airway closes. As from that, take two lethal damage.
Let's see.
Alright, Vite, you're suffocating. Give me another attack roll. Or you can try to save yourself.
I'll do another attack roll.
See what you got. What?
Can I, with my stabs, try to force some air into him?
You can.
Okay.
Damn. As you make this attack roll, give me the successful attack, and then roll 2d10.
2d5.
See,
I'm guessing
different.
this is also 7.
See, it's 6.
Oh, this is 6.
Yes. Alright, well now we can make it level 2 spell if you wish.
Sure.
As, see here, not enough for him. As you end up stabbing him, you end up blowing him back as he ends up blowing across the floor.
Alright. And I'll take up a defensive stance, and that'll be my turn.
He's going to look up at you. Huh. Air magic. A little bit more creative than the other two. As he's going to get back up again. See, he will speak another magic word. See. Alright. His spell didn't go off. Fight your chance.
All right, and I will go up.
All
And
right.
I will. How do I do this? He might be expecting air this time, but instead it's going to be lightning as I stab him.
All right. Make the attack roll, then roll the 2d10.
7.
All right. That's 5 successes. All right. You're able to make it a stun blade, but not a full lightning blade.
That's fine.
As, let's see, coming in with this. As you not pierce them, you pierce through his body as that sword goes to the other end of his end of him. Yes, we got him. As no blood comes out of his mouth. He looks up at you. Let's see. As he tries speaking, you hear he gags. Vite, can you finish him?
I will try and correspondence his heart into my hand.
All right. Give me the 2d10 roll, difficulty 7.
Difficulty 7. Let's try this, please. Fuck
All
yeah!
right. As you do that, you place your palm to his chest. You pull it out. As you have the beating heart in your hand, he falls into his back. And with that, that's concluded combat.
I'm gonna run over to Vulkman. Does he still look like a pincushion?
Let's see. He still looks like a pincushion, yes, as the spikes are still there.
All right. I'm gonna try and take the spikes out very carefully and try and heal him. I only have 1 pip in life, but I'm hoping that's enough.
Let's see. As Vite, you reach over, you blink your eyes. Vite, our perspective has changed. Vite, why is the floor now the wall?
Oh no!
As
I'll look around.
Vite, you're on the ground. As shit. Vite, why can't we move? What? In fact, why does our torso and our back feel wet?
Who's there?
As something just lazily steps over you. You're playing around too much with the enemy. At any point during that fight, you could have just secured an easy kill. As you see black boots and black straps as he steps over and walks over to the man you just killed. Vite, you see he reaches down, picks the man up off the ground as like another snap happens. That heart is now back in his chest as you hear that man breathe. Oh, wait, you... I could have done it on my own, and yet you didn't, and I have to come over and clean up after you again. You are the newest member of the team. You're not invincible with these powers we've given you. As he's going to turn to look at you. Oh, what a mess. What an absolute mess.
As he steps forward, could I try turning the ground under him into quicksand?
Let's see. Alright, give me a d10 roll.
I doubt it's going to succeed, but...
The 2d10?
2d10?
2d10, yeah. Let's see. As you're in the process of doing so, as this guy takes a few steps, let's see. You still have fight in you.
Oh, as long as there's an enemy in front of me.
We'll see how you what tune you sing in just a minute. He leans forward. Vite, we're able to make out one detail about this guy. Plague Doctor mask. As Tammy, come back to you. Let's see. Tammy's we're trying to figure out who's casting spells. Sean, you're up on deck.
I sent someone casting spells.
Yeah. This has to be magic. There's no other way this can be anything else.
Is that the hand of God I sense? Can I?
See.
Do I
You may.
understand kind of where it's coming from?
See. All right, you're looking. It's above.
Huh?
As
Can I try to climb like the vines or the walls to see if I could get a better vantage point?
he reveals himself to you instead. As he's looking down, Tim, this absolutely blinding light shines out from atop the wall. As you're hearing, you're say who you are, traditionalist. Where are you from?
My name is Tim. What's your name?
My name, I am Soul. That is what you will refer me as, because I am modeled after him.
Him. Him who?
As Tim, try to look at this guy, you see this. As, oh, that Soul, the sun.
Oh.
As you're looking down, you. I can tell from the way you're speaking and speaking to yourself. You're Englehart's kid, aren't you? His little protege.
I am. Friend of his, do you know him?
Do I know him? I know of him. As there is no traditionalist in Berlin that I don't know about.
Gee.
You don't understand what you're looking at, do you?
That would be of help if you could enlighten me.
Enlighten, are you trying to make a pun?
Did it work?
I am above jokes of such lowbrow. What you're looking upon, I am a being of this new kingdom that we're building. This new millennial kingdom. I am modeled after a god. And I will take the place of him once I reach my true power.
No one can take the place of the Almighty.
The Almighty. I am the Almighty, as far as I'm concerned.
I hate to be rude, but I would consider that a great blasphemy, sir.
Blasphemy. Do you know the nature of God?
I know what I've seen. I know what I've read. I know of his blessings.
I've been told that
look,
it's not.
You can see him everywhere.
It doesn't work with but on the Catholic types if I tell you immediately that what you know is wrong. No. My orders are to kill you, but I think I'll just take my time with you instead. Though, I might be merciful and capture you. If you go ahead and take a knee and submit to me, I will let you go, and you'll just step into a prison cell. If you say no, then I'll put my hands on you.
I'm very sorry to disappoint you, sir. I very much would like to make you happy, but there's only one person I can prostrate myself to. And that's the Almighty himself.
I'm going to enjoy breaking you. As he steps down and illuminates the entire corridor. Tim, roll initiative. So here, can it be a 3?
I hope so. It's just straight D10?
Yes.
Well, D10 plus alertness, but I don't know if you have one.
Yeah.
Oh, do I have any awareness? That's a good
Do
question.
you have any alertness?
I have 1.
All right. Well, D10 plus 1. So you pull this one off. All right, 8. All right, Tim, you move first. I'll put you in a pickle with this one.
Yeah. I mean, purification isn't necessarily that effective against the sun.
Can you purify the sun?
don't believe I could. However, I also probably don't wish to fight the sun, even though he blasphemed. Extremely not judgmental.
After all, also escape is on the table.
That's what I was going to suggest. I was going to suggest either purifying my legs to run. However, if I'm in some sort of weird realm where I'm going in circles, I don't know if that'll do me any good.
See,
But
well,
I was
Tim,
wondering if I could give myself some sort of temporary, like, angel wings to try to fly away, and that way I
Life
can
and
see where I'm
Prime.
going.
All right, give me a start for roach roll. Let's that 2d10 a rep, please.
Rat
Yes.
difficulty.
Difficulty 7. See. All right. Well, the ones do not take away on these rolls. We have a success.
Okay.
All right, Tim. As you pull your shirt up, the wings are starting to form.
Okay. And I will try to, as soon as they form, start going in the opposite direction.
As this guy just walks after you, as he's going to roll. He's I'll let you know above table. He's using appearance as a stat for this. As Tim, there's this radiating energy coming off of him. It is evil to its core. You can feel it moving up your spine.
Okay, well then maybe purification would be effective, but I will still try to get away first.
All right, Tim, you may move again.
I will max movement away. I don't know how far I can move from him.
6 squares, but we're in a more like abstract kind of battle environment.
Yeah, just theater of the mind. 6.
Yeah.
As far as I can get away.
All right,
Top
give me your
speed,
2d10
fly.
again. See what you get.
Difficulty.
See, difficulty 7 again.
Okay.
See, the wings have formed. But Tim, have we ever cast a spell before?
Probably.
All right.
Talking about angel wings here.
See, strength and athletics, please.
That doesn't sound like something that I'd be good at.
See, difficulty 7.
Strength and athletics.
Yes. See what we got. Let's see what we got. Fingers crossed. Same exact roll. Tim, we start flying. All right.
Okay.
See, the sun is going to do something. Tim, this huge burst of light shoots out of his palm and strikes you. You feel the heat on the soles of your feet, on your wings, and on your back. But you don't take any damage.
Do I notice
Tim, you
any
may
other
continue to move.
effects? Do I notice any other effects? Am I feeling any different?
See, hot.
Just hot. Okay.
Yeah.
What's that crunching sound? What is that?
Yeah.
It's from the
That's his bones.
soundtrack.
Oh, okay.
Supposedly, the guy who did the Silent Hill soundtrack got inspired by Nine Inch Nails. Just a
He
random
did.
info dump.
That
sense.
100% makes sense.
I love Nine Inch Nails. You don't understand.
He's actually a musical genius, Resner.
Hell yeah.
Let's see you escape this, Tim. Give me that roll one more time.
All right, let's go.
There you go. Let's see. All right, Tim. That's not a botch. You're out of here.
Oh, okay.
Sweet. So, you hear roll perception and alertness. See if we
Difficulty.
manage to get this.
Difficulty?
Difficulty 7. As he says something to somebody, but we don't catch what was said. Tim, you're out. You have escaped the maze.
Okay.
We might need to land before somebody sees us and we get Pro and Paradox.
I will immediately land as soon as I know I'm out of sight and on a street I know. I will land. I will unfurl my wings, and I will start sweating profusely.
Whew! What in the world was that?
Well, I don't like that a bit.
As Tim, as you stuff your wings back to your body, you look. The places where the sunlight touched you, Tim, that is a hell of a sunburn as you look at that. Ugh. Oh.
Should probably get that looked at.
Yep. As cutting back to Kyle and Kaminsky, you're back on deck. As going into the next scene.
Dead.
Yep. Not quite. Right. Ludvig, you open your eyes. As
Where am I?
you're still in the lab. As
Yeah, like he opens his eyes, but he doesn't move.
as
Like more than anything else, he's just looking like, how does he feel? I'm assuming he's in fucking pain.
as you're feeling around, yeah, you feel where you got shot. That you got 3 points of lethal damage, but you're not bleeding to death.
Yeah.
As
I think he's just gonna watch the shit play out for now.
as you look around, nobody's in the room.
Oh, the men in black are gone?
You take a look around. Yeah, Ludwig are fine. As lit down the floor. Well, that's what your blood looks like outside your body.
Oh yeah, all of his blood is like... It makes me think of the beginning scene of Reanimator, where the guy's like reanimated and like the blood is just shooting out of his eyes and shit, you know? Like, it makes me think of the beginning of that, but I'm imagining like a shit ton of his blood just drip down to like the nearest drain on the floor.
As you hear what sounds like a drop of blood as Ludwig, you move your eyes. You see that blood is dripping off the table. There's a leg hanging off the side of the table.
Ooh. I think he's gonna look around a little more for approximately a minute or two to just fully realize that those bastards are gone, and he's trying to jog his memory of everything that happened in his adrenaline rush. He never knew why he does that. Like, he tried to take all kinds of fucking medication and procedures to tame it, but he can't. Yeah, should I do a roll to see, like, to figure out, like, for him to like jog his memory of everything that he saw and what happened and all
I'll give
that?
it to you.
Okay.
We remember somebody coming in.
Yep.
We're trying to think of the description of this guy. It's the hazy memories. He was old.
Okay.
And that's it. That's the only description. It was just this old Nafandi who shot Roth and then shot you.
Yep.
And then they dragged Roth away. Is what happened? Is that what happened?
I wonder if he remembers like the guy saying like this boy is just a sorcerer.
Yeah, you do remember that.
I think there's like a part of his mind that is gonna remember like his parents being disappointed in him for just being just so much of a softie. Like how it's totally contradictory to the Goring bloodline, and I think he's gonna like cry a little thinking about that and shit.
You hear what sounds like a slow moan coming from Kaminsky.
You know, he's gonna try and get up, but like very, very slowly so the bullets won't dig in any deeper. Just like get to where he turns to his side and like tries to pull out his almanac or some shit in his beer stein. Just very slowly to do a procedure.
As you look, that leg on the table is connected to something.
Yeah. I think he's gonna realize that there's someone more important that needs to be healed than him. So he's gonna try and get up without hurting himself even worse.
Right. We see what happened to Kaminsky. Kyle, what has happened to you? You're still on the table. Your eyes are rolled into the back of your head. Your right leg is missing below the knee. Your left and right arm are missing at the shoulder. As in a cruel amount of irony, they left you with one leg. Ludvig, you almost vomit at the sight of the gore.
Oh god, I can only imagine.
But you hear air coming out of his mouth. He's still alive.
Alright. He knows what he needs to do. So he's gonna get up very weak, like, take a seat. He's gonna move all the shit out of the way that the government told him to make. Just push out of the way, put the book down. It's gonna flip through the almanac, and just seal the flow of blood. He has to stop the flow of blood first. He has to seal the wounds, just seal it to stop the flow of blood, to keep him on that edge of life.
All right, 7d10, please.
7d10?
No, sorry, 2d10, difficulty 7.
2d10, difficulty 7. All right. Ooh.
All right, as you're rolling this, see, you're doing all right. You're recognizing knife patterns. We know what's wrong with him. You, of course, got to stop the bleeding, get more blood back into his body. So you're looking around here. What we got? But did they steal a bunch of shit while they were in here too?
Yeah, his heart sinks a little.
That life elixir, the blueprints, stolen.
Yeah, he's still heavily breathing. More than anything else, that's kind of the last thing on his mind. He's thinking to himself like, okay, I need to just focus on what's in front of me, and whatever.
Just look over, Ludvig. We have to save this man's life if it's the last thing we ever do.
Exactly.
See.
And his nature of caregiver is kicking in, like it really is. So.
All right, Ludvig, we're having a paradigm shift.
Yeah.
Level up your rep score from 2 to 3.
Oh shit. Oh shit. And he feels like almost like this power flow through him and shit. Like he kind of has like that moment where, when like characters, when they have like an existential epiphany, like almost like a Kubrick stare, but of a revelation.
We gotta do it. This conviction forms in you. We have to save this man's life.
Yeah, he's gonna start getting all kinds of scrap metal all around and shit. Just like from the fucking chairs, from the table, everything. And he's gonna make... He's starting to realize, he's thinking of a story. He remembers Mary Shelley's Frankenstein and creating a man from the dead to life. And he's like, okay, he's still alive, so this is not a violation of consensus. The technology is evolving at a very fast rate. Cybernetics are not yet a thing. But if I do it very subtly, then I might not inflict the paradox. Alright. So he's gonna fucking try and see if he can like maybe grow some of the parts of his limbs back, like very slowly, like similar to the theory of how oxalotls grow their limbs back and shit, and lizards, you know, when they lose their tail.
All right. Tell me if you can mutate this man. Roll 3d10, please.
3d10? Oh, yes,
Yes.
that's right. Yes, because alter simple pattern with life again. All right.
It is. All right.
Oh, God.
We're getting somewhere with this. We can't let him die. Try again.
Yep. All right, 3d10. Oh, Scheiße.
See, you're going. See, we're going about this the wrong way. Ludvig, if it's changed, we gotta go more in line with human DNA. See, what's something we can do? If we
Really?
accelerate his body's natural processes, then we can come around with a cure for him.
Wait. Bram Stoker's Dracula, Van Helsing, was
took the blood to Lucy to try and revive her.
he realizes that he needs to do like some kind of blood transfusion or something.
Let's see.
Even though
We have pseudoplasma that we can use for that.
Yep, exactly. He's gonna fucking do that and shit and flip to like chapter 12 of the book.
All right. Here we go. Roll me that spell again. 3d10 again.
Yep. Okay.
All right. As here we are. This spell's a success.
Yep.
As you plug his wounds, and the bleeding had already stopped in the leg. The blood starts coming out of the arms. As he's transfused blood into his body. Kaminsky, you open your eyes again.
Like, dude, now Luddy's on the seat of death and shit.
See, is Kaminsky? Where are we?
Yeah, like
Yes.
you see, like he's like fucking shaking, like a soldier in shell shock, you know, like the color draining from his face and shit. Like he has a very weak smile, almost a borderline deranged smile, you know.
Yeah.
It's alright, man. The doc said I'd be okay.
It's alive.
Kaminsky, who is speaking right now? Is that the guy from the stadium?
Yeah, and he's like saying it in his Bavarian dialect and shit. It's alive.
Braucht in meiner Raum.
I kind of a little bit closer to the mic.
Halt deine Klappe. Mein Kopf tut mir weh.
Like he's
He's
just
going
madly
to try and
giggling.
lean up and about to yell, "Will you stop crying?" And then just jerks back and realizes, like, just feels blades of pain shooting through his limbs.
Yes.
Yeah, Liddy's gonna like put both of his whatever strength he has left, like both of his giant hands on his stub shoulders, like I'm going to do something that is going to make everyone proud. And I want you to be good for me. Okay? I'm going to give you a few enhancements. And it's going to hurt. But what great thing without a little bit of risk.
I'm going to roll intelligence and I don't know. Fuck it. What the fuck is this fat son of a bitch trying to tell me?
Yeah, he looks extremely deranged. This is a mad scientist vibes you're getting from this weird fat kid.
Intelligence and science, please.
Intelligence. I've got no science, but I am pretty smart.
Let's see here. This is Gersh. Kaminsky, I think we can put 2 and 2 together. This is a technocrat.
You keep your fucking banal shit away from me, you son of a bitch.
And he's gonna say it in English.
Oh yeah, Luddy actually knows English. Oh, you know English too? Well,
I told you I'm
Well, let
from
me
America, you fucking jackass. You put any of that fucking metal shit on my fucking limbs. I swear to God, I will melt you where you fucking stand. You understand me, kid?
I understand you're upset, okay?
And fuck me, I'm upset on goddamn fucking arms, you dickhead!
It's okay. It's okay. You know, and he's gonna look around. What other spears does he has to like help try and calm him down? He doesn't have mind.
It's,
Um. Oh fuck.
it's, it's looking. Oh, well, you got a ball of liquor around somewhere. You can just pour it into him.
Yeah. He's gonna look down at the tiles and like scoop up one of the tiles, being like,
Oh, Grüß Gott. They didn't find it here. No one can find it. Not even that bald bastard that I consider my so-called friend.
I'm gonna look at. I've still got my coat on me, don't I?
Yes.
It's probably covered in blood. He's going
Yep.
to look at his collar. Of the color of the jacket, there should be a small sewing needle that he stuck into the side of it.
"You don't
small
got any
needle?
hands."
I'm gonna
don't got
try
any
and,
hands,
like,
dude.
lean over to try and like grab it with my teeth and pull it out.
All right. See, so grab it to pull it out.
Yep, and I'm gonna hold it in my teeth, and I am going to lean over and try to jab it into one of my arms and cast life into my arms. I don't know what I can do with this, but I want to try and like get it going.
All we can do is we can cliffhang it here and we can go to another scene.
Yep.
Yup.
All right. Ryan, I'm saving you for last. Sean, get on deck.
Yep.
See, as well, it seems Tim, we have escaped the sun. As is he back on the street with you? All right. Tim, where do we live? So you're
Where do I
looking
live?
around. So is it safe to go back home yet? Is this
I don't know. I don't know where would be safe for the sun.
look at that? Because the sun has just jumped out of the sky and has attacked us.
Pretty sure nowhere is safe.
Let's see.
Might as well go home then.
You gotta go somewhere dark, right? As
If that were the case, then they wouldn't have been attacked at nighttime.
it's he's up in the sky during the day and then he's on the ground looking for you at night.
I see.
See.
Do I recognize my surroundings now?
Yeah, yes. Actually, this is where you live.
Oh, okay. I tentatively go back into my home.
As you step inside, when we close the door behind you, Tim, your stomach, you got bubble guts all of a sudden. Ugh. Man,
Does not sit right.
you got a bathroom, don't you?
Yeah.
Man.
I'll go to the bathroom and
Did you bend down? Yeah, but as it comes out, it's liquid.
that is not good.
Did you
Not good at all. And as I'm in pain on the throne, I start praying for relief.
see for purification effects? Roll your magic 2d10. See what we get.
Difficulty?
Difficulty 6. Let's see. Alright. With this one, now the pain's too much for you to concentrate in your prayer.
Too much.
Is Tim? Oh, it's finally stopped. Okay. Is
If I'm finished, I will immediately hop in the shower and take a shower.
alright. Immediately take a shower. As you're showing off, Tim, as you look down at the water as it's washing off of you, the water's black as it comes off your body.
This isn't good at all.
That burn across your body, begin to feel where it is. Your pants stopped it, but your Achilles tendons, your hands, where like your pinky finger going down to your wrist on that side of your hand alone, and the back of your neck all have really dark red skin. Man.
I'm going to attempt to heal myself.
Here. All right. 2d10, please. Difficulty 7. See what you got. All right. Try to heal it.
Can I use a willpower?
You may. 2d10. See, pull these off. See that reroll. Can you heal myself? All right. We're in the process of healing. As Tim, you wrap your hands around yourself, you're able to numb the pain. You're not in pain anymore. As we're at least able to do that, but look at this. Tim, these birds are pretty bad. Whew.
I don't think these are ordinary burns. I should probably show Father. He might know what to do with them.
Yeah. Is it safe to go outside yet?
Probably not. Probably have to show him in the morning.
Yes.
I have to suffer through the night.
As you manage to shut off your water, everything's fine. Look down to the toilet. The water's black. Very good.
I head to the kitchen. I pour a glass of water. Take 4 spoonfuls of wheat germ. Dump it in the water, stir. And I sip until it's finished.
Okay.
And then I follow up with a spoonful of honey for dessert.
I
retire to my bedroom. And I immediately kneel by my bed and begin praying for purification.
See. All right. You pray. Tim, we're going through a paradigm shift. You rely on God. God will repay the favor. Or ret 3. Seems that even in life-threatening times, you still don't waver from your faith. This is what we refer to as true faith.
Tim is very grateful for the blessings bestowed upon him.
Tim, we feel a little better, but you're still anxious over what just happened. Where after the sun itself makes an attempt in your life, who won't be nervous in this situation?
I'm concerned about how I'll be able to make it through to the morning. But I don't see any other option, so I'll just pray, and if it takes all night, I will continue to pray all night.
As you keep your hands clasped, someone elsewhere has a rough moment on his own. Vite, you open your eyes. Do not put your token out yet. As Vite, we're slowly opening her eyes, trying to find out okay, where are we? Why are we in total darkness? Right, I do believe you're muted.
Oh, where the hell am I?
Yes. As you eventually blink your eyes and realize that you're in a box. Okay.
I'm trying to figure out how big the box is.
Let's see. It is. What was this? It's 6 feet long. Are you in a coffin?
I'm in a fucking coffin, aren't I?
Well, hold on. No. The ceiling's a little bit too big for it to be a coffin. Okay, so this is a crate that you're in.
Am I currently laying or standing?
You're laying on your back.
All right, so it's flat against the ground.
All right. Well,
Can I try and spread out my mana to see if I'm underground or if I'm...
If you can control it.
Yeah.
Here. Correspondence in Prime. This will be a roll your 2d10, difficulty 7. See what you're able to get. See, setting your control. You're able to flip some. Oh man. You move, but Kurt, something's wrong. You're feeling something out. You're on ground level. The ground's beneath you. Sky's above you. Why aren't we feeling our heartbeat anymore?
Shit. I'll put my fingers to my neck.
As
See if I can get a pulse.
you put your fingers there, you can tell you're touching yourself, but you don't feel your skin against your own skin anymore.
Oh no.
Ow.
As you shift, you look at your hand. Kurt, your hands are metal.
What is happening to me? What is this?
You and your anxiety, you push the crate open. You sit up. You look at yourself. This is you now. Nope, hold on a minute. Didn't post over there. Let me go ahead and go into the game chat.
I've turned into a field.
This is you. Cal, I believe you're able to open that file, right?
Let's see here. Game chat? Yep.
Yeah, in game chat.
That
I cannot.
shows.
It sends me a link, so copy it.
Yeah.
Thanks
It
for
Alright,
putting
crashed
in.
on my end.
Yeah,
Alright.
it shows me what's in Roll20.
Here
There
it
we
is.
go.
Oh my god, what
Ah.
the fuck?
Hey yo, he's fucking Al. Literally.
I'm Mega Man.
Literally, he's Al from Full Metal Alchemist.
is,
Holy
actually.
shit.
That's funny.
Awesome.
As Vite, you're feeling it over your face. No, this isn't right. This isn't what's supposed to be happening to you.
For a moment, I understood the weakness of my flesh. I'll be
It's-
quiet.
See, yeah, there it is, an alternate picture, close up of your head.
Can't delete that one. Damn.
Vite, are we still alive by this point?
Am I even considered alive?
Yeah.
I was able to use magic, right?
Yes.
So I still have that.
Yeah, that like the soul, the spirit. You didn't know. You don't know about that. We don't know if like whether or not we have a spirit, or we are the spirit, or if we're the soul divorced from the spirit, or the spirit divorced from the soul.
This isn't perfect. He's having a meltdown right now.
As you get up and look around, as you notice that Kurt, we're now alone. Let's see, as we're in a warehouse completely filled with Romani. As two people point over and say, "Look, he's wearing a night suit. What was he doing in the box?"
Hey, what the hell is going on here?
What's going on? I think we gotta ask you that question. Why are you in the cargo box, and why are you wearing the cargo?
That's what I want to ask you. What the hell am I doing here? Where am I?
See, where are you? Berlin.
Where was I before? Berlin?
Yeah, still in Berlin.
So the place hasn't changed. What? I hate to ask this, but what's the day?
See, the day, as we're looking at each other, trying to like put together, what's today's date? So I think it's let's see, final Olympics day. So the last day of the Olympics was August 1st. August 16th is August 17th.
And this all happened in a day.
Yes.
All right, good to know that it's only been a day. Where am I specifically? And his hand goes up to his head, and he realizes that he's grinding metal against metal, and he stops.
See, you're currently in wedding. See, wedding.
At a wedding?
Berlin. Yeah.
Oh,
Or vetting, you would say.
vetting.
North Berlin. Shit, it's Bevel Waves. Are the other Hermetics still alive?
I don't know about the other two, but at least one of them's dead. I tried healing him, but I was stuck to the ground, and next thing I know, I'm waking up in this crate, and he's gonna kick the crate.
See, as I'm looking at you, what are you talking about? Are you?
You didn't ask me a question.
Yeah, are you some sort of nut?
No.
Look at them. It's occurring to you that both of these guys are sleepers. So, it seems that the Romani here did not put you in the crate. Someone else did.
Who's been in this room in the last 24 hours?
Everyone who works here is Romani.
Who delivered this crate specifically?
All right, this crate specifically as looking. Guy's name is Jarek Molnar.
Jarek Molnar.
Yes. Yeah, spell like this.
Jarek. I would have guessed 2 R's.
Now, are you do you need help or something, or?
I'm gonna take a look at the crate. Is there a return address, or is there any type of shipping forms or stuff like that?
Let's see. Did you pull up the manifesto and look at it? It seems like they were sending you. Where was this? To Turkey.
There's no return address.
The return address is local.
Local. All right. I'm gonna rip off the part of the crate that has that. I'll be taking this. Go about your day.
Okay. Do we void the order then, or?
No, send the crate.
Uh,
You guys should have a copy of this address. You write everything down, don't you?
Well, yeah.
I'll continue as normal. And he goes to walk out the door.
All right. And as you head out, that's our beginning done. That's the first episode of Mage Ascension.
Well.
All right.
Oh my
Aren't
god.
we off to the races?
All right. Each one of you 4 experience points.
Okay.
Ugh.
And let's see here. And Kyle, I'll be sending you the thumbnail for this video in just a minute.
Gotcha. Well,
Can I get that XP thing? I can't remember where you put it.
Let's see here. By the way, here you go. Here's the thumbnail.
gotcha. Sounds good. And I should end the video, I think.
All right, yeah, let's go ahead and end it.
Yes. Good night, everybody.
That's
All
good,
right.
I guess.
GM.
Auf Wiedersehen.